Good morning, day 317, cooking down the refrigerator, freezer, and working pantry meals. Well, today it's going to be a lovely 68 degrees and sunny. We're taking a little day trip to the Holden Arboretum. I've never been there before, but I looked at some pictures online and it looks very nice. I think we missed the fall leaves though, with it being an arboretum. I'm sure it would have been spectacular a couple weeks ago, but most of the leaves are off the trees now, so kind of missed the boat on that, but they have botanical gardens there, and I'm sure it'll be really nice. And it'll be nice to get out in nature, get some fresh air. So yesterday I finally cleaned up my deck, swept the leaves off, got some more things covered. I still have a couple things I need to cover up. I've just been covering everything up with big, large, black plastic bags, and I find that's been working really well for the last couple of years, because then I don't have to store the covers from the furniture. And then if they're worn out, I just put my garden waste in there and throw it out. So that works out real well, double duty. So I have to eat breakfast a little early this morning because I have to meet my friend at her house at 10 o'clock. So I'm just going to have my coffee and a little breakfast. And this morning I'm having Harry and David's butterscotch caramel. It's their Christmas coffee, and I bought it because it was cheap and it sounded good. So we'll have to wait and see how it tastes. But I'm looking forward to the Arboretum. Let me give this a little taste and I'll let you know what I think of it. It's very good. I don't really taste any butterscotch, but it has a good flavor. So I made my yogurt and it's beautiful, nice and thick, really thick, because I let it go overnight and I started it late afternoon, so it's probably going to be pretty sour, but that's all right. I just put sweetener in it and it's fine. But it's been working out okay using the 2 different probiotics that I used to start it. I tried that in the past and it never worked. It just turned into kind of a separate, it would always separate. But I don't know, this time it worked great. So I've been trying to save the a little bit of the yogurt each time and make a new batch. So, and it's real tasty too. It has a really good flavor. So, but now I have to put it in the refrigerator and let it refrigerate for a while. So I won't be eating that for breakfast today. But I'll take you over to the refrigerator in a little bit and we'll see what's for breakfast. And then I have to get going and I'll be back later today. And maybe I can get a little bit of footage at the Arboretum. We'll have to see. All right, I will be back. All right, let's see what's for breakfast this morning. I want to keep it simple because I have to get dressed and get moving. So let's see what we have available. I still have eggs. I have cheese. I have lots of bread. I think I'm just going to have one of these rolls, and I'm going to have some peanut butter and jelly on there. I have these two Beyond sausages, but I think I want to stick those in some bean soup. Those are just cooked beans, but I have lots of carrots and onions and celery, so I think I might make a soup out of that later. Here's my lovely yogurt, very thick and creamy, but I'm not going to eat that yet. It needs to cool off. So I have some peach jelly, and I'm going to have that with some peanut butter, and that's going to be my breakfast this morning. All right, I will meet you at the stove. Well, here's breakfast this morning. I have this generic peanut butter. Don't remember where I got it. Maybe Mark's. Peanut Delight, so I got that. Then I like this Blackburns. They have all kinds of different jellies. They're a little less expensive than Smucker's, and I like that you can get this cute little mug with it. So this is peach, my favorite with peanut butter. And then here, picture time, is just my roll with peanut butter and jelly, nothing special. And I had a little bit of the small little panettone, however you pronounce it. If you know how to pronounce it, let me know in the comments below the correct pronunciation. But I put a little peanut butter and jelly on that too, and that's really tasty. So, okay, I'm going to eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, and get dressed and get moving. All right, so I'll be back. Yeah, I know. Look at that cute little bridge. All right, it's time for dinner. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, so let's see what we have. I have these spring rolls. I think I'm going to make one of those. There's 3 left. Well, maybe I'll make 2. And then there'll be 2 left. There's 8 in here all together, and these were from Dollar Tree, and they were good. I have these Impossible chicken nuggets. And I'm going to make, I'll make 4, because I don't want to overcook. So if I have too much of those, then I'll just eat those on a sandwich. So those are from the freezer. Then I have the coleslaw that I bought on my haul. So I'm going to put that, I'm going to make a stir fry. I still have a little bit of pak choy and a little bit of radish greens, so I'm going to cook those. And then in here I have rice. So I'm going to get out a pan, put these in the air fryer, and I'll be back. Okay, here I have a radish. It's the only radish that bulbed up a little bit. So I think it's a radish. I'm not sure because it kind of planted itself. And it was from seeds that had popped up. But I'm going to slice this up and put it in my stir fry. And next year I'll try something different with the radishes. I'm going to taste it. Yep, it's a radish. It's a tasty one too. Okay, so in here I just have a pak choy, a couple of the radish roots, radish tops, and I'm also going to put some coleslaw in here. Now I still have some pak choy out in the garden. It doesn't seem to mind the cold, but it hasn't been that cold, so it's been still growing. And I do want to harvest that before the first snow comes. But apparently that's not going to be this week, and I'm happy about that. So the rest of this, obviously, will go for other meals. And then I have this mandarin sauce. I have about that much. I'm going to try and use this up. But I would like to buy that again, because it is tasty. And I'm going to add, where is it? There it is. I'm going to add some of the Asia seasoning to this. Okay. And then I'll add this rice after this is softened up a little bit. So tonight, a real quick stir fry. And heck, you can stir fry anything. Like I said, this is radishes and pak choy and coleslaw mix and radish tops. Whatever greens I had on hand. That way you don't waste a lot, and you have food. That's always good, right? Now I could put an egg in with this, but I'm not going to because I'm going to put the mandarin sauce in there. I don't know. That doesn't appeal to me with an egg. But if you just make it as a stir fry, an egg would be good. And I'm just frying this up in a little bit of vegan butter. Alright. I'll give this another minute. And my not chicken is in the air fryer. And then you can add it to this and coat it with sauce if you want, or just put it on top. Either way would work fine. So I think this looks pretty healthy. And I do enjoy cooking my own food. I really almost like it better than restaurant food. I don't go to restaurants much anymore. Tom and I used to go a lot, but since Tom's not around anymore, I just don't go out to restaurants much. Once in a while I'll meet a friend for lunch, and that's nice. Or I'll meet my mother at Bob Evans for breakfast. But that's about it, and I'm good with that. So I want to heat up this rice, but this might actually be enough for 2 meals. I don't know. And this rice is seasoned. I always season my rice. I don't like just plain white rice too much. And I think I used Trader Joe's chicken seasoning on here, on the rice, and a couple of other things. I don't really remember. So I'll be back in a little bit once I get this plated up and once my Impossible Chicken's done. Okay, so here is dinner. It took all of 10 minutes to make. Mandarin sauce on chicken nuggets, spring rolls, and stir-fried rice. I think that looks pretty good. All right, let me give it a taste. Oh, and green onion. I put green onion on there too. I bought fresh green onions, so I want to use these up. So let's taste it. Very good. And I still have a little bit left that I could either eat for lunch or put in a soup that I want to make. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. It was fun. The Arboretum was fun. We missed the leaves, so everything was covered with leaves, but they were off the trees and they didn't look as pretty as they would have. But it would be really nice to go there in the spring or earlier in the fall when the leaves are just starting to turn. But it was still nice, very peaceful. So, but that's all I have for you today. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.